do something to me. Good got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was. Ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been taken for. Put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics, just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin, just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain, a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she would with the one. They were snoring. Sleeping on me, walk them up along. Hating, I don't even know like how you. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she did debate. $1 million, to 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just when I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at San Antonio, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at the Bucks, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, VA. Guys, Giannis trying to keep his edge. He doesn't want to train with other superstars in the summer. He said, quote, "My competitive nature is so high. I can't do it. I just know myself. I want to just play for 20 years and then make friendships at the end." Guys?
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Law in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Randall in at the point guard position. Here we go. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Law. Check by Randall. Pass to Pirtle. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
Nice looking jumper. Pirtle showing he's more than just a post threat.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Outside. DiVincenzo. Over Mitchell. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mitchell with the ball. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Pass to Law. Hey, from beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he drains the quick shot.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Here's Law. The three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Randall, the pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Here's Law. Checked by Randall. The three from Mitchell. On target from range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. Clock at 6. Randall outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And you've got to like Antetokounmpo's quick strike ability. There was no indecision, just a full commitment and a bucket.
Here's Law. We saw him with 19 his last time out. No coverage that time.
I just love the ball movement.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. To the inside. Pass to Lopez. From deep. San Antonio with a rebound.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Yeah, continuing to develop that jumper. Giannis doesn't want to have any flaws in his offensive arsenal.
Hurdle with a screen on DiVincenzo. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Out to DiVincenzo. And here's Lopez from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Middleton following the bucket by the Spurs. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 5 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Pass to Vassell. Launches a three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Lopez passes to Randall. Over Pirtle. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. From deep three-point range. Randall can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And here are the Spurs now. 19-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And that was a tough loss. One or two breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. Rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Now here's Randall, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Niang, he's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for DiVincenzo. So it's San Antonio now. They have a 19-point lead. Walker against Antetokounmpo. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
And that one misses. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success. But ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, B.A. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
Now here's Walker. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. On the wings, it's Connaughton and Middleton. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Sampson in at the four-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the technical free throw is good.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
On defense, the Bucks. They trail by 18. No one covering. Vassell's got 12.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Middleton. Check by Mitchell. Here's Sampson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said, with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Milwaukee with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Dante DiVincenzo.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here's Vassell. Middleton covering. The floater. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Sampson. To the paint. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
From deep. DiVincenzo can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Make some noise for T-shirt time! Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Here, let's see the league's top scorers. Donovan Mitchell, 4th.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Middleton outside. And here's Lopez from the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
We've all talked about how Lopez used to turn down the three-point shot. Now you expect him to take it and make it.
And he gets the bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Over to the wing. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Inside, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Outside Mitchell. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Law. Give him 8 points now. Pirtle, the pass to Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 9 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
In that game against the Lakers, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. There's the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here is DiVincenzo. Over to the left wing. Here's Sampson. Intercepted. To the inside. Here's Law. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Sampson. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Mitchell. And there's hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Timeout Spurs.
Here's Law. 12 points for him. Antetokounmpo with the block. On the court for San Antonio, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Law in at the point guard. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist from Randall. Middleton's got 8 points.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Law. Out left to the wing. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Johnson. Here's Law. Antetokounmpo covering. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Randall, right side. Pass to Lopez. Now Antetokounmpo, covered by Johnson. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pirtle with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Mitchell, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
At the line for the Spurs, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 1.
One shot.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Randall. Now Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. And they get it back. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Here's Law. Checked by Randall. Here's the floater. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Pass to Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Count it. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's Middleton on the wing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Randall. Middleton with it. Takes a 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got 13. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Randall, the pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point range. The shot won't fall. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Now here's Randall. And here's Lopez from the arc. Drops in the 3. Lopez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop
DiVincenzo on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. From deep. Randall can't hit.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Pass to Mitchell. Pirtle with the ball, and Lopez picks him up. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Man, he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Law. 14 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Here's Law. Oh, from deep. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Check by Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Donovan Mitchell with a board. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter. But he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Milwaukee has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Lopez finds Jackson. To the wing, right side. This one for 3. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Pass to Jones. Walker for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Connaughton. Give him 8.
Spurs foul. Drew Eubanks.
White, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
And here's Jackson. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Jones grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
White for 3. Knocks down the long J. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Milwaukee's shooting a fantastic 57%. Back to Connaughton. From deep. DiVincenzo can't hit. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Jones. Good. And it's Walker. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Sampson. From deep three-point range. Vassell with the rebound.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Sampson in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Out to the right wing. Pass to Tupon. Here's Hinton. Here's Sampson. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Hinton. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Hinton. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Hinton. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Hinton. Pass to Nash. Here's Tupon. Just 5 on the clock. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Mitchell, the pass to Brown. Back to Mitchell. Wide open. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pass to Hinton. Here's Nash. Over Johnson. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there. San Antonio's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. It's Brown on the wing. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Sampson. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Johnson with a bucket.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
From deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Now Mitchell. And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams, but we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
Here's Sampson. The Spurs making their last shot. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Johnson passes to Mitchell. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Nash misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Here's Jeffries. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. A nice shot by Jeffries.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Hinton. Antetokounmpo for three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
Here's Mitchell. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Jeffries. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Toupon. Here's Sampson for three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Mitchell, the pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Samanic. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Nash. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hauled in by Brown.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Antetokounmpo outside. Nails it from 3. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:57 left in the fourth. Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
The 3, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Outside Johnson. Here's Samanic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Hinton. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer, and it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
A nice shot by Brown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Jeffries. Pass to Brown. To the inside. From 8 feet. In deep. Johnson drops it in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shock and surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Sun come, rain come, hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness, the prophets and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophets and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophets and liveth. One hope, one quest. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time. Let the old world know we's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start lick by the hook or by the crook, by the kick heave. Sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Crufferton mode, and it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights, life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we got one for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we're plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Crufferton touch. Proceed, set speed. Crufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness. The Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. As you look at Memphis, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And now for the Cavs, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
Look at the 76ers starting group. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Cleveland, we've got Reggie Jackson. Kevin Love out there with Okoro. Then there's Colin Sexton. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are trying to go big. If you were a coach at this point, which way would you go?
Well, it's all contingent on who your personnel is. Do your strengths lie in the post, or do they lie on the perimeter? The best coaches put their best players in positions to be successful. Can you maximize the talent on your roster?
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Count that one.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Harris. And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. Lets it go from 11. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Jackson from long range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Great open look there. Curry's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Love outside. Back to Jackson. From deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now the 76ers with it. They've picked up 11 straight. Curry with a wide open look. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Out left to the wing. Back to Jackson. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers again can't hit.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This is as good as it gets
for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Back to Jackson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
For the finish, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Here for Joel Embiid.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, from deep, the shot by Sexton, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Thibault with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Embiid wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, how about the awareness from Seth Curry? Keeps his eye on the ball, primed for the steal. Nicely done.
Okoro kicks to Love. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Curry. It's deflected. Here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And they get it back. And Sexton has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Thibault kicks to Simmons. Up against Harris. Curry outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Curry's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight to the left wing. Jackson passes to Okoro. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points last game.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Back to Love. Passes it to Jackson. From deep. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the 76ers. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, the Cavaliers, 3 spots below.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Here's Sexton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
The pass to Okoro. Back to Jackson. To halt the run. And Curry pulls it down.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
From deep 3-point range. No good. Shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense.
And here are the 76ers now. Now, Milton. He's got 5. Pass to Thibault. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Thibault's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thibault's out there with Fisher. Then there's Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Philadelphia's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Here's Jackson with the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Milton with it. Wade picks him up. Milton the pass to Fisher. And that one, good. Fisher's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. The Cavaliers again can't hit. To the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across that court and immediately is within range, so the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr.
Larry Nance Jr.
That's his first foul. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers, Cedi Osman.
Thibault on the wing. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Here's Milton. He's got 8. Pass to Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And Embiid throws it down.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Cavaliers foul. Dean Wade. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Out to the right wing. Here's Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Cavaliers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Pass to Osman. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one. Thibault's got 10 points in the quarter.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Back to Jackson. From deep three-point range, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now the pass to Thibault. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Thibault's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Jackson passes to McDonald. Cleveland moving it around. From deep. It's hauled in by Thibault. Thibault's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hilton the pass to Maxey. And it's Thibault in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Thibault's got a perfect 4 of 4 from long range. Deadly with the 3-ball tonight. Back to Jackson. From deep 3-point range. Philadelphia dictating the flow. He takes it in, and that one's good from Fisher.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson missing again.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting with...
52 seconds left in the first half. And they double up Simmons. Thibault for three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists now tonight.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he comes up with the deuce. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Curry kicks to Thibault. And Harris wide open. He shoot, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia ahead, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Hawks, you love these types of battles. Sort of a toss-up because the talent is similar. Hard to predict who will rise to the challenge, but I guarantee you it's going to be fun to watch.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the 76ers.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Love. Averaging about 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Simmons passes to Harris. Now Thibault makes it off the glass. Thibault's got 23.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That'll be a 5-second call.
76ers ball.
And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. The 76ers, number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Basket, good. He's got 24.
Well, we know this. Seth Curry has a variety of ways to score, and right now, every weapon in the arsenal is working.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Okoro, also Kevin Love out there, and it's Stevens in at the point. Here is Love. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Okoro shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot. And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Pass to Stevens. From deep. Knocked loose. Outside, Sexton. Just 5 to shoot to end the run. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Okoro kicks to Sexton. From deep three-point range, Stephens can't get it to go. Harris outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And how about the numbers here for Joel Embiid? First in rebounding, first in blocks, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Axie passes to Harris. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 16.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Okoro dishes to Sexton. Fires from deep. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Sexton.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Harris finds Thibault. Back to Harris. Takes the three. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
For 3, Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Kevin Love understands that the 3 can make all the difference in momentum. You get one, I'm going to answer right back.
Pass to Embiid. Simmons with it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Jackson. What's the status, Dave?
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Passes it to Goodwin. Here's Okoro to stop the run. Drills it from outside. Okoro's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Down low, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And though he loves to keep his teammates involved, Simmons also understands that when he's on a roll, he's got to stay aggressive.
Outside, Sexton. Simmons with it, now defended by Goodwin. Plays it in off the breakaway. Simmons got 20 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And here is Simmons. He's got 20, and slam dunk by Harris.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Got that one up quick.
And how about the last 5 made shots? They have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Whiteside's checked in for Embiid. Fisher comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. That shot wide open. He has 29.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
From deep. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
76ers.
Bacon, he's checked in for Harris.
76ers substitution, Dwayne Bacon.
Simmons against Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 25 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From deep three-point range, the shot by Sexton, no good.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Simmons passes to Whiteside. And stolen by Simmons. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Feeds it to Wade. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Simmons with it. He's got 25. Unloads from 9, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wade finds Jackson. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Outside, Sexton. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Simmons passes to Bacon. Back to Simmons. It's Whiteside, top of the key. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. There's Bacon. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly...
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Thibault. And it's Maxey in at the point. Kicks it to Okoro. To the inside, it's stolen by Harris. There's Curry. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Curry's got 26 points.
I'll tell you, Seth Curry, when he shoots the basketball, picture-perfect release, that is so pretty.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break, and slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Osman kicks to Okoro. From deep. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Onto the floor for the 76ers.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here's Ellington. D right on him.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And another miss by Cleveland. Now the 76ers with it. Right now they're on a 9-0 run, and he gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Inside, here's Fisher. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fisher. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Isaiah Joe.
Fisher's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
From deep three-point range, and it's good when missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the middle, here's Fisher. Embiid trying to break loose. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. You know, Doris, we see a lot of retired NBA players getting into ownership. Now there is some talk of current players getting some equity in teams. You see that happening?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Kevin. What I love is retired players getting involved, whether it's Grant Hill, now Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. They want to be in positions of ownership, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. But I do think I'd rather see current players just lock in on their careers than get involved in investing in current teams.
Ellis against Fisher. Going inside. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Ellis right side. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Farrell. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 29 in the game.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
And it's Goodwin missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
That one goes in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now here's Ellington, and here's Ellis for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Ellis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Goodwin. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Here's Farrell. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Farrell's got his first points in this one. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Cleveland. Osman, good on the 3-point shot.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the paint. A nice shot by Reed.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Cavaliers shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. On deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. And the shot goes down. Fisher's got 26.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And the pass to Ellington. Fast break Philadelphia. Here's Farrell. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Very dangerous in transition. Given how quick Farrell is, boy, you can't afford to let him get into space.
Over to the wing. Here's Osman. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Osman's gotten 3 baskets in 7 attempts from long range. And the shot goes in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Reed's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Goodwin. From deep 3-point range. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Farrell passes to Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Ellington. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Joe. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 5 assists tonight. So it's the Cavaliers now. From deep 3-point range. And it's Goodwin missing.
What a brutal night for this guy. And it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
In the corner, Reed with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Farrell for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is the main strength of Yogi Ferrell's game, capable of burying threes in bunches.
Looking to end the run, and Ellis the bucket on the assist by Goodwin. Goodwin's got assist number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Fisher. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Good win.
Here's Farrell. Fisher up top. And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Listen, he's hot and cold. Don't let him get hot, because then he's rolling.
Down low, here's Fisher. Lays it up and banks it in. Fisher's got 34.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. Like they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The pass to McDonald. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And here's Maxey. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Summer we stepping out all day. Girl, you know that I was down bad. You ain't even think to call me. Now my money longer like the song say, and I'm hitting them on the ball day. It's best. I wasn't nobody up in them hallways. Shorty told me that she wants to vibe. I'm like, girl, that's what they all say. I'm making plays like Green Bay. Yeah, I'm going at them like Devontae. Oh, it's in here, let me call Jay. Making money moves like, oh, man. Go CDL, I'm the top guy. Trailer Bezzy talking witty niggas. Big Bez, I'ma get it rich or I'ma try. And I got my behind. Big Bez might change your life.
Stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Can't remember how, swear I knew before. Finally found the rocks, I don't know how to use them, no. Biscuit fit the glove, lifted it with love. No one escapes to her, except her or him that sits above. Y'all remember me, can't forget this now. Thought I took an L, I can't give it back. Helicopter in, name is on the paint. Here because you called, what is your complaint? What you let me know? Stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Y'all simple and so good. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Y'all simple and so good. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Yeah. Confidence is sure. Used to books. Clearly I forgot. It's not like what I learned in books. Too concerned to look and think and hit my head. My helmet's broken, my head is rolling, my goals many. Nose is plenty red. Do I know a villain? Yeah. Maybe it's me. My gruesome body, my giant skull, and my 87 teeth. My home planet, I'm deep again. Just the origin of my neediness of my mind's eye. I'm a time cop, and these 5 rocks is ingredients, and I'm wrinkling my nose, stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Can't remember how. Swear I knew before. Finally found the rocks. I don't know how to use them. No. Y'all simple and so good. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Y'all simple and so good. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. My space, my power, my time, my soul, my reality, and my mind. My space, my power, my time, my soul, my reality, and my mind.
The vibes are little shuffles and a couple friends, PlayStation, then some M&Ms. New work, more money than a vacation. You work hard and play harder, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make arrangements for my young borns. The one baby daddy situation was the old norm. These lot just wanna swipe right and watch. And I'm just trying to build a legacy. Okay, now what to elect some more? My mum ain't raised no. My mother had me in some corduroy and some Nike kicks. My father had me on the keyboard at the age of 6. My sister influenced a certain love I have for hits. My brother likewise and hooked me up with plenty lines. Looking back at it, he probably was. In certain places, they're just calling that getting by. But getting by, you either entertain or 9 to 5. It didn't matter when we're quarantined. It didn't matter when we're broke. I had to take a little second, man. I took a second, then you really think we're only standing by? You need to open your eyes. Yeah. mind shuffle, but the same thought is on repeat. Constantly eating from this tree in which Eve did. I find my struggles full of...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Russell Westbrook.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Clay at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Harrison in at the point. And for the Wizards, they've got Davis Bertans. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Abdia, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Bledsoe. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Bertans against Wiggins to the middle. Banked it in off the glass.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Back to Westbrook. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
All right, coming onto the court, makes the noise. First your Wizards answer.
The latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Grizzlies, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Washington, they had high expectations for themselves early on, but got off to a rocky start. I think they're hoping to do some course correcting down the line.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. On the wing, Bledsoe. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, this is going to help the entire offense. Russell knocking down shots from range.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Now here's Wiseman. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the Warriors score.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
It's Apia on the wing. Pass to Bertans. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He has 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
From deep three-point range. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Your Wizards answer.
Now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the Wizards, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
Well, for the Wizards, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
The Wizards with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So it's Washington now, trailing by 17. From deep, Westbrook can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded by Gafford. And that one's good. Wiseman.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And now a quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. The fourth spot held by Russell Westbrook.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
Well, he is the modern point guard defined. Players who aren't just out there to direct traffic and keep the ball moving, but guys who can lead the entire offense at times by themselves. Just tremendous scorers.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Wizards ball.
Bledsoe against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Here's Bledsoe. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Pass to Harrison. Shoots over Bledsoe. Again, the Warriors score.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
It's tough because you want to bump Wiseman and you want to be physical, but he's long as well, and so that range, that helps him too.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
It's so exciting about the potential of what James Wiseman can and will do in the NBA. And you know this coaching staff has huge plans for him to be a major contributor.
Wiseman, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Harrison. Pass to Thompson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
Avdia from outside hits a three-pointer.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Here's Harrison, 11 points in the game. Here's Wiseman. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Westbrook with the miss.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
To the paint, Wiseman, and Gafford with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's Harrison over Avdia. Harrison with the bucket. He's got 13. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
And for some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Wiseman. Klay Thompson is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Harrison in at the 1. On the wing, Bledsoe back to Westbrook. From deep three-point range, that shot off.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right? And now he's gone streaking where 1 leads to 2, which leads to 3. That's big trouble for the defense.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The three from Thompson, and the Warriors with another three.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
From deep, he can't get that one to fall. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
And another miss by Washington. Golden State with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Down low. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Bertans. Sinks the 15-footer.
The defensive mindset has to maybe get to the mid-range. They didn't do a good job pressuring the shooter on that possession.
Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
To Golden State.
And checking out some numbers for Eric Paschal.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Golden State. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Poole. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Poole's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Wizards shooting just around 32% from the field, from deep three-point range. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here he goes. Harrison, the open shot by Thompson. Again, Golden State.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Harrison. Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
We've got Abdia. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Eric Bledsoe, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group for Washington right now.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Warriors. Wiggins for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Abdia. Outside Bertans. To stop the run. Out of bounds, it'll go to... right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
I really thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury those jump shots.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And so in the game for the Warriors, play at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Harrison in at the point. Pass to Avdia. The 3 ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe concentrating right now on dishing it out, trying to find some of his open teammates.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been how can you play? Wow! But you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And the Warriors making a change here. The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Smilagic. Out to Thompson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. And the layup is good. 19 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Here's Harrison, right wing. Here's Miller. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Granted, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game. And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Knox. 3-pointer, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Harrison with the bucket.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Miller. Down low. Smilagic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Harrison to the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Back to Avdia. Goes up on the wing. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might.
A minute 9 left in the 4th.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Outside Pascal. Takes a 13-footer. Again, the Warriors score.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But Once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Thompson outside. And the Warriors with another three.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Poole up top. He's covered by Bertans. Poole outside. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.